Hello, guys. Today is another beautiful day, and I am here to thrill you with information that will really change your life. I mean, if you one of the guys who are thinking of traveling and you want to move to Canada, today I'll be telling you about vocational skills that will help you to relocate abroad. Sometimes people think of traveling abroad through either work visa, visiting, or even studies, but no one, most people do not think about vocational school. But it seems to be one of the easiest way because it is cheap and it is affordable, and there are a lot of schools that are looking for vocational students to come to study in their colleges in US, in Canada, in Europe, and other part of the world. And the beautiful thing about it is that it is not too expensive. Yeah, there are a few of them that are expensive, but some of them are relatively cheap. I mean, comparatively cheap if you look at high institutions like universities and all that. So, and some of them even do a bachelor's degree and some just do vocational studies alone. So you can look at for vocational schools if you want to travel abroad. And today I want to take you through a number of them, about five of them that will help you to move to Canada. Why I'm taking through these ones is because I've researched so much about them and I've seen that they have great recommendations from students, past students, and current students. And that shows that they know what they're doing and they could actually help you to achieve your dream. So if you're someone who wants to move to Canada, who wants to move abroad, and you think this is one of your stuffs, then you stay with me. Don't be in a hurry to leave. I'm gonna drop the links and all that, but don't be in a hurry to leave because I'm going to take you through some information that will help you through getting a successful application done and migrating and including getting financial aids and a number of things. And not just that I'm gonna take you through all this alone, but I also let you know that these vocational schools, they will take you through courses that are all in the skill occupational list. So these courses means that if you finish it, you would be able to apply for permanent residency because these courses are in the skill occupational list. I will also show you this. Let me just do a quick one. This is not the official website anyway, but I just sometimes I take from blog. If you come here, you see some skills which are listed here, which I'm gonna be taking you through today. I mean, you can see skills like even in the restaurant, you can see skills that are related to automobile mechanics. You can see skills that are related to dental technologies. You can see skills that are related to care assistants. A number of things like electricians, hairstylist, chef, and all that. These are all skills that you can look at hairstylists and barbers, tailor dressmakers, furriers and millionaires, shoe repairers and shoemakers, cooks, chefs. I mean, these are small, small things that you could do in what's it called in vocational schools. Yeah, some of these skills you may even have them, but you can see welders and related machine operators, electrician, industrial electrician, power system electricians. We have the automobile mechanics, body repairers, and all that. They are all here. I mean, they are all here. So I'm not going to be telling you things that you will not be able to use. I mean, to help yourself, but I'm going to be telling you things that will help you to migrate because someone may be preparing to ask me this question. That is it. So, like I said, you may know some of these things, you may have these skills, but you do not have the certificate. And even if you have them abroad, they are not recognized. But here, you're gonna do them in Canada, write the exams, and get registered at once, and you will be able to. You'll be job ready. Apart from being job ready, you will be able to do your PR and other things you may want to do. Well, there are other things you may work out like work experience. Sometimes they want to know you have at least 1 year work experience. Some of these vocational schools also do a kind of job on the training, so give you certain hours, and that qualifies you also to take care of the work experience and all that. So, guys, the first school I'm going to take you is autotrainingcenter.com. It is located in Canada. I mean, it's got several branches, but the head office is in Surrey. For me, when I look at Surrey, I see that you can see they've got office in Toronto, they've got office in Cambridge, Montreal, Surrey, and they also do online training anyway. But when I was going through this, I come to realize that Surrey is one of the big cities that when it comes to automobile in the world. I think Canada is about number 17 in automobile, number 6 or 7 in terms of investment and in terms of capital, what they make out of automobiles. So you see, they've got a lot of automobile companies in Canada, including Toyota, Porsche, and many other car manufacturers. And Surrey seems to have a lot of these manufacturers, and all these other one, Cambridge, Montreal. They also have a lot of manufacturers which are located. So, guys, if you look at this, you see the program which are taking use on automotive mechanic, service operation, automotive part and warehousing, transportation operation and dispatching, auto detailing, business manager, automotive sales, and leasing. So these are all beautiful courses you can actually do. Maybe if you ask me to advise, if you're a technical person, it is just better you do any of this. Automotive mechanic. Um, we can also do automotive system operation, but automotive mechanic is going to give you more of the hand, on the job experience. So once you're an automotive technician, you will be able to handle things yourself, and those are where you can easily get a job. Okay, this other one I didn't say you're not gonna get a job so quickly. In the way things works abroad. In places like Canada, US, Australia, UK is quite different from how it works in developing countries. So all these guys are very relevant. But this job that you just done, it makes it easier for you to get fitted into the society when you can do it yourself instead of being a salesperson, which anyone can decide to be a salesperson and all that. So that's about the program which they offer. And if you come to this place, you're gonna see their locations and you're gonna see the courses they offer in all these locations. Look at Toronto, Cambridge, Ontario. This both are in Ontario, and this is Montreal in Queensland, and this is Surrey in British Columbia. Now look at the courses they offer in all these places. The courses varies according to location. So before you enroll for any of this program, you're gonna check the location. For example, in Toronto, in Ontario, Toronto, Ontario, they offer automotive mechanic, but in Cambridge, Ontario, they offer automotive service technician. Okay, so they're all the same, but the difference is that the service technician takes care of making services, servicing the vehicle and all that. So, but the automotive mechanic do overhauls, major repairs, and stuff like that. So they are all different. And if you look at here, you can see automotive service operation is like someone who do the planning and allocation of jobs and follow up of spare parts, getting it ready and all that you know. Then automotive parts and warehousing, the guys who are in the warehouse as storekeepers and all that. Transportation, operation and dispatching, those who do logistics. Auto detailing, those who come to take and fill up the job card, like an admin who takes and what is the problem with your car and stuff like that. Business manager, the manager of the team, that stuff. Then automotive sales and leasing, those who are in charge of doing marketing for leasing, and all what it takes. So I've explained most of them. I'll say automotive service technician. I've said that this, yeah. Yeah, I want to see if there's something. Yeah, ozone awareness certification. This is great. This is just about carbon footprint. These are who checks your car to see the level of emission your car have and give you certification. If your car is not, you rise it off and you scrap it, put it in the machine and grind it to pieces. Or you bring it to somewhere. I don't want to call names, and they will buy it and use it. Yeah. So let's look at this. Auto mechanic career is gonna be like I think this is like a mechanic also, but I don't have a good detail of what it is. Auto mechanic certification, yeah, I've talked about it. It's just almost the same thing with this guy. Auto mechanic jobs. So these are different things you can see. So here they are a bit different with their titles anyway. Introdu- Introductory car to hybrid. This is like the EV vehicles and other electric vehicles, the ones that are hybrid, both electric and engine, stuff like that. So those are all the courses you can see in all these places. Yeah. So this even have regulation of air conditioning. So you see, you can also do air conditioning, even the regulation and all that. It's even auto body. If you want to do auto body, you can only do it in Surrey. That's the only place I've seen auto body. Okay, auto detailing is also the auto parts and all that. So these are courses they offer, and if you are interested in any of these courses, you think something you can do, then you can get the ball rolling and you can apply for this program. Okay, yeah, these are just some. things which they've said. Smaller classes for better learning. These are the advantages for learning with them. Professional real world industrial experience instructors, guys who have worked in the field, who knows it's not just graduate engineers alone, but people who have done the job, who are in the field, who have worked in manufacturing sector, who have done mechanic workshops and all that. Flexible schedule, study while you work. So you can be working and you do you also study, so this option is there. Intense hands-on training so you can master your skill set. So these are reasons and many other reasons which they say see more reasons why they think you should choose them. Okay, and these are programs in Toronto. Like I've said, you can click any other place. I can click Cambridge, Montreal, Surrey, and you can see even online. You can see what they offer online. Okay, yeah. So, but I'm not gonna go for yeah. If you want to see this online, you can go for that and see it. Now, having said that, you can see their partners, the people they partner with. Okay, yeah. But then that's by the way. So the next thing you want to do is to find out as an international student, you have the option to study in Toronto or Surrey. If you're already on ground, you can study in Cambridge, you can study also in Montreal. But if you're from international location, Toronto or Surrey, but I strongly recommend Surrey, probably because I know about Surrey. But there are still car manufacturing companies in Toronto, a lot of them. So many of them, Yeah, but perhaps it might be too expensive to stay. I don't know. Yeah. International student at ATC Surrey payment plan, deposit payment. Number one, you need to pay at least you need to pay 25% deposit of your full program cost. Okay, and you need to pay a $500 administrative fee, which is non-refundable. But if you don't get a visa or something happens and you have some cancellation of your application, this 25% is going to be refunded, but $500 not going to be refunded. So you can see the bank details and you can download the application form and fill it out and submit to them. And you see the other processes of how you can go down. So you can make some inquiry here by filling out these things and ask your questions and send requests for information. By the way, so far I tried to go through it. I didn't find the tuition fee. I think the tuition fee is not too exposed because some of them do not want the competitors to see this tuition fee. So they want you to write them, reach out to them, and they will give you the tuition fee. So this is it about this program where you can just go through it and see the career placement. If there is financial aid, by the way, so you can actually get financial aid, but then you can come here to see the application process, the admission policies. Okay, you can request for information. Otherwise, you can read through this automatic training center, Surrey admission policies, and you can read all through that. I'm not gonna do that for you. Student service. These are just the things they do to keep students abreast with information and help them to keep the ball rolling, and you can see career placement and financial aid and all that, everything you need to know. Well, this way I'm going to wrap it up for this, and I will not talk about some other programs, some other colleges. And the next one is Canadian Beauty College. Wow, this sounds like something that looks small. Yeah, it looks small, but remember, I just showed you barbers and hairstylists are all in the skill occupation list, which means they are actually needed to come to Canada to work. So if you are someone who think you want to go to Canada and you want to do this, you want to do hairstylist and all that, it's actually a big chunk of business in Canada. It's not like the slip of the finger. So if you want to do this, you have to come to this Canadian Beauty College, okay? And you can actually put up your informations here and get all information you need rolling, okay? And you can get a diploma program offered at this college. They give you a diploma in makeup artist, diploma in hairstyling, diploma in laser technician, diploma in medical aesthetics, and a number of things. So you're gonna ask me what is makeup, all this, hairstylist, laser technician. These two guys are more like in between the spa industry, in between the medical industry, and in between the beauty industry. So they try to use laser to treat some body issues, skin issues like the dermatologists would do. Okay, so they work with the dermatologists, they work in the hospitals, the house spa centers, and stuff like that. So they take care of people who wants to be beautiful. So it's very big business in Western world because a lot of celebrities want to look so beautiful and they want to remove all the dark spots and all the stuff on their skin. And this is what the laser technician will do. Some growth on their skin, they use the laser and take it off. And the next is medical aesthetic diploma is also related to this. They do almost the same thing, all this spa, body massage, and all the rest of them. So these are all what they do. So if you want to know more anyway, you hit up here, you're gonna see the information which are all listed there. You can see the course outline, basic advanced skin treatment, laser and light modalities, which shows you they also do what laser guy does, chemical and mechanical effluoration, manicure, pedicure, waxing, makeup treatment, medical spa operations, and consultative sales, introduction to Botox and dermal fillers. Well, you know what this means. When you want to fill to become big, yeah, well, that's up to you. And you can also see that they are doing a lot of things like pedicure and other waxing, makeup treatment. You burn your face with makeup so you can come to them and they're gonna treat you and make you look natural again. And this is the course outline. Medical esthetician in skin care clinic, dermatologist, office laser care facility, spa owner manager. These are things you can actually do afterward, like your career path, product sales representative, beauty educator, beauty making consultant, and content creator. So a lot of things you can actually do for yourself, and you can see some details of all that. So I'm gonna go back anyway because I want to take you through all these courses as much as I can so that you understand what it is. Okay, let's look at the laser technician, diploma in laser technician, what it looks like. You can see this is a 9 week full time and 23-week part time. Okay, program. I didn't tell you about the other one anyway. I'm gonna go through it so that you see. So this is the course outline. Okay, anatomy and physiology of the skin, basic and advanced facial and skincare treatment, physics of light and laser therapy, client consultation, indication and contraindication to light therapies, hands-on practical training in laser and light therapies, health and safety requirements, and protocols. So these are all what they do, and you see what you can do. You can work as a dermatology clinic, skincare clinic, and medical spa, day spa, and wellness center, destination spas, as an entrepreneur at home-based business, product equipment sales representative, and number of things you can do for yourself, guys. So this is so beautiful. Well, I'll just go back to show you the duration for this other course. I didn't pick up that. So it's a 9 months full-time diploma. So it's not just at the snap of a finger. It's quite a great one. Yeah, let's go to the next one, which is hairstyling program and even barbing, whatever it is for man, for woman. This is also a diploma program, and it is you need a 1,500 hours, and that is 10 months. So it's not a snap of a finger. And you can see the program objectives. I'm not going to read that for you, but you can see the course outline, fundamentals, hair coloring, hair sculpture, hair styling, pumps and chemical, hair treatment, hair addition, entrepreneurial skills. You can see where you can work and what is expected of you. You can see some pictures and other the guys who are already studying. Okay. By the way, there are phone numbers here if you want to call to find out more about admission, financial support, and all the rest of them. So you can call those numbers. Yeah, the last one here is yeah is makeup program which you can say you can make up. By the way, it's not only women that make up, men these days are making up. Sometimes they want to make their skin look good. Yeah, so you can be a makeup artist whether you're a man or a woman. You can see the course outline and what you tend to gain, the outcome of the course, and everything you may want to know. And the duration also is 3 months full time and 6 months part time. Okay, and it's a diploma program. So that is about this course. You can request for information and you can fill up this form to get the application rolling. So if you hit up any of this form, any of this sector, you have sorry, I have to go back to the primary page here. If you hit up any of this, you have information that will help you to start the application process. So, guys, the next I would like to tell you about is CDI College. Yeah, CDI College is also a very renowned one. I've made some research about them, and I see that they've got a lot of testimonies on, what they do and the kind of quality of training and all that. So you can see the programs which they carry out in CDI colleges: art and design, legal, business, dental, healthcare, teaching education, and technology. So this is actually a great one. You can actually become a qualified teacher if you go through CDI college. You can also do some legal work, not as a lawyer, but maybe as an administrator and stuff like that, clerical office and stuff like that, technology. You're gonna see each of them anyway as we go through this. So, for example, if I want to see what they do in let's say technology, then I can come here and I can hit up technology, and this will show you all the courses that are available in technology. You can see they've got courses like mobile application development. So those who do mobile app developers, network data and administrator, user interface and user experience, that's UI UX, and they've got web development, network administrator, network and internet security service specialist, and web and mobile application developer. And if you also want to check out what they do, let's check what they do in legal. I never checked this. Let's say exactly the courses they do in legal. I could only assume this, but yeah, so you can see legal administrative assistant. Yeah, I thought as much should be something like that. So I'll just go back to business and let's say informations about courses in business. So this would help you to decide on which of the colleges. I want to take you as much as I can so that you can decide. Accounting and payroll administrator, human resource and payroll coordinator, social media marketing, warehouse and distribution management, business and digital marketing, office assistant, supply chain management. So those are the courses in business, okay? And the courses in arts and design could say um, they've got graphic designs, and I mean for dental, they've got very interesting course for dental actually. Intraoral dental assistant. That's a very great course for dental, and for healthcare, they've also got some healthcare courses, additional community service worker, medical office assistant, healthcare aid, rehabilitation therapy assistant. So those are the courses which are currently being offered in healthcare. And the last one I think I didn't check is teaching. Yeah, let's look at teaching education. For teaching education, they've got education assistants, so you're gonna be like an assistant teacher and stuff like that. Okay, not the main teacher because you need a bachelor's degree for you to be the main teacher. So you can see the admission requirement, which actually varies anyway. So admission requirements. The minimum requirements to be admitted at to CDI college, you will need a high school diploma unless otherwise specified in the program outline. You might also need to provide proof of graduation when you enroll or when class start. But then if you're a mature student, you will be considered as a mature student, but then you will also be having an entrance exam. I think for some of the schools, I'm not sure for these guys, but for these guys, they've said high school diploma. So, not too sure about mature students. I will tell you about the school which admit mature students. So that's what they need. Yeah, you see, mature student. If you don't have a high school diploma, you can apply as a mature student. All application must provide proof of age and pass an entrance exam. Yeah, because you're a mature student, you need to show the proof of age. But everyone anyway have to do an entrance exam, which is not very tough. Then this will help them to admit you to the program. Okay, so you would be needing an entrance exam. By the way, this school is in Winnipeg, so there is great city also in Canada, which most of you know. So you can hit up the apply now button if you want to apply and you start your application, or you can book an appointment for more information. Well, these are information for tuition fee. These guys have kept their tuition fee probably because it's a bit on the high side, so you can actually see their tuition fee and decide on what courses to offer. So to enroll in. So this is it about them. You can also request for information, like I've said. I'd like to go to the next college, which is also in my list for you today. And this is the CTSCCC. I don't think yeah, let me just try to go down to their homepage. So the next college is CTSCCC, and this college are offering personal support workers program. Is just what they do, and they're very renowned in it. But for them, you will also be needed to take the assessment test. Anyway, this is a very critical course because you have to do with support of the elderly and people who are disadvantaged or who are sick and stuff like that. So they want to ensure that you are prepared for it. And this is in North Bay, the college, and you can see their phone number. You will be needing to take an assessment test, so you can hit up, take the assessment test, or you can do it much later. But then this is what they do: personal support workers. program, which provide compassionate domestic care for the elderly, disabled, and individual recovering from illness or injuries. With many workers in this profession close to retirement and an aging population seeking more effective form of home-based care, there is a growing demand for PSWs in Ontario. Personal support workers play a valuable role in the healthcare sector and may find employment in home care organizations, long-term care facilities, adult day program, or hospital and clinics. So you see, many people already in this field are retiring, and there are very few people filling it. So they are looking for people to come from abroad to take care of this. And this is actually done in the CTS Canadian Career College, and is a 29 weeks personal support workers program in North Bay, Ontario, which provides the skills and knowledge to accomplish the diverse responsibilities encountered on the job. Students will learn how to assist clients and on their with their day-to-day living requirement, including mobility assistance, personal hygiene, household management, and meal preparation, administering medication and treatment. PSWs may assist clients with mental and physical disabilities and must respect their dignity and individuality with supporting while supporting the family, which means the woman may spit on you because she's sick. You have to respect that. You have to understand something is wrong. Okay, graduate of this program will be prepared to provide support service while interacting with other healthcare professionals in various environments. Upon successful completion of this program, students will write a comprehensive final exam set by the National Association of Career College. Okay, this is the beautiful thing. Once you complete this, you're gonna write this exam being set by this National Association of Career College. And once you pass this exam, you will be able to start working in Canada. Okay, you start your career as a personal support worker. So, guys, this is it about this program. If you need information, just come here, hit up your information, say I'm not a robot, and submit it, and you get a response. Okay, you can see these testimonies. Okay, like Judy said, I enjoy the small class size, the hands-on, and the fact that the teacher took a personal interest in our sources. Yeah, well, this personal assessment you can hit up here. Find out what your personality is like and discover your traits, worries, and concerns. These are what you're gonna be doing this test. It's not like S square is equal to 5. Okay, about taking the next step to study a skill towards a new and rewarding career. This quick and easy assessment will provide you with some insight into what to focus on and what you might need to watch out for to best prepare I mean, for your new career and school goals. So you can just take the quiz. I can take it right now. Okay, let me just hit up the assessment so that you see what it looks like. Just that it's not what I want to do, but let's hit it up. Yeah, you can see getting to know you. So it's going to see your traits, whom you are, and all that. Well, if I have to go to next, I don't think it will go. Yeah, it wants me to fill all this. Well, you can hit it up if you think it's something you want to do. But remember what I've said earlier on. I just went through this blog. You can go to Canadian website also to see all these courses we've said are all listed in this SOL list. They're not something you're gonna say, yeah, this is I can't because it's less than 1 year, I'm not gonna get this and all that. People are getting a job as caregivers from abroad. Without studying in Canada, without doing a 1 year course. So if you come and do these courses, they will prepare you to work in these respective fields. Okay, so it's a great opportunity to move to Canada, and it's a great opportunity to switch your career. So, guys, this is what I have for you today. If you enjoy this, please, guys, do not go on without giving me a like and share this video to your friends, to your relatives, to all those, even to your enemies, so that they will be successful, guys. I want you to share this video, and do not forget to drop a comment. I'd like to know the place where you're watching from. I want to know exactly what your career plan is. Let's discuss and interact on YouTube, not on Facebook. I would like to interact with you here on YouTube. I want to know you more, and let's have a formidable community. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. For my returning subscriber, you're the best. You're the reason why I'm doing this. I want to say big thanks to you all. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I hope to see you in my next video. Cheers.